What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to TCG Madness. It is Monday. That means it's time for another Monday market video, and yes, we are returning to One Piece. For this video, we're going to break it up into three different categories. The first category, as you guys can see right there on your screen, we're going to be talking a little bit about sealed. Then I'm going to show you guys cards that are trending up, and then at the end, I'm going to show you guys cards that are trending down. I do have a golden pick for cards that are trending up, and I have a golden pick for cards that are trending down. So real quick right now, please do me the big favor. Hit that like button. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to also hit that notification bell so you guys never miss when I drop a video. And listen, if you like this type of content, just if for no other reason, just do me a big favor, hit that like button. That's really all I ask in the end. And yeah, if you are new, consider hitting that subscribe button. We drop a new video every Monday talking about the market and the singles. And hopefully at some point too, I'm going to be bringing you guys some more content soon, just hopefully if my schedule allows it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into things. So like I said, the first category, we're going to be talking about sealed. So if you're someone who just cannot resist the urge to just open up some packs, I have three sets that are on the downward trend that also are very good sets that I do think if you want to just, cure an itch, this will probably get the job done. The first up is Emperors in the New World, a great booster box set. Currently, right now, it's sitting at 174. If you guys check over a month ago, this booster box was almost cracking that $200 mark. So it peaked, or we got 197 right here to kick things off a month ago, and then it dropped all the way down to 163. It is starting to slowly climb back up to 172 most recently sold, but right now in a 1 month span, that's a 12% decrease. That's pretty good. Next up, of course, Premium Booster. This is like the best set right now that they've ever released as far as like a collector's set go. This is like a collector's dream right here. So if you guys really wanted to drop some big money on a booster box, but you'll probably get your money's worth, look no further. This is Premium Booster. A month ago, this was just at that $300 mark, 298. It dipped very similar to like we just saw Emperors in the New World, all the way down to 267, and now slowly climbing back up to 272. That is an 8% decrease, still looking pretty good. So things I like to see in the sealed market. And last but not least, I actually have a booster box for all of you guys who don't want to spend that $100 or more. We have Royal Blood booster box. 3 months ago, so we have a good sample size here. 3 months ago, this booster box was selling at 140. It dipped all the way down to 89.60 was its lowest, and it's slowly getting back up there. Most recently sold at 96.17. That's still a 31% decrease in a 3 month span. So if you don't want to spend that $100 or $200 or more, look no further. Royal Blood has got you covered. That is going to do it for the sealed booster boxes. There's at least 3 booster boxes that I really like, sets that I like. Again, in all 3 different categories, right? We have like the 150 plus, the 250 plus, and this one just under $100. Let me know how you guys feel about those booster box sets, and if you guys have been able to find any cards out there in the wild too, like Walmart and Target. I am starting to see some more One Piece spotting up, so that's a good sign. Alright, so that's going to do it for the sealed. Now let's go ahead and get into the cards that are trending up. Okay, now we're going to be taking a look at cards that are trending up. Kicking things off, we have Portagos the Ace. This is a promotional card. This is a second anniversary tournament promotion card. 3 months ago, this card was chilling at 15.12. Now it dipped all the way to 14.94, and now most recently sold at 17.27. That's a 14% increase. Next up, we have Koala from Premium Booster Set. A month ago, this card was chilling at 25.89, and then most recently sold at 29.69, 14% increase. And for my first golden pick, this is for cards that are trending up. This is my golden pick right here. I have Nami Full Art from Premium Booster. I think Premium Booster is another set, all things considered, it's only going to increase over time. And I think most of the cards in that set will increase over time. This card in particular is one that I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on. I definitely want to grab a few copies or skip the middleman, maybe go buy some PSA 9s as well. Reason number 2, it's also my golden pick, is because it's Nami. Waifus, people love it. People are going to be gooning over it. Gooners are going to goon. I'm okay with that, And then reason number 3, Nami, one of the most influential characters in the One Piece franchise. And this card right here, it's just a beautiful looking card just in general. She's on the ship. She's holding some fruit. Got trees in the background. Just a really good all-around card. It's the reason why it's my golden pick. And you'll check out the numbers right here. Just 3 months ago, this card was $19.41, so it was under $20. Most recently sold, though, $46.47. It's a 139% increase. You will see right now, though, it has already come back down just a little bit by $5-6. So again, maybe now is the time, because I do think the Premium Booster Set, as long as they don't reprint or make another Premium Booster Set, which maybe they will, so maybe this set will dramatically increase, or if they don't do another Premium Booster Set, who knows what's going to happen in the next 5-10 years. What I'm trying to say is the Premium Booster Sets from One Piece is that, like, think of Evolving Skies from Pokemon, think of Quarter of the Century Bonanza for Yu-Gi-Oh! Think of most recently Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering, that type of set. That's the type of water this set holds. So A lot of cards from that set are going to increase over time. This is the one that I found to be most influential that I would pick up out of all the cards that I'm telling you. Next up, we have Carrot from Two Legends. This is the parallel. A lot of the leader cards, by the way, always increase in value. So if you ever want to invest heavily into One Piece leaders, that's going to be a smart investment. A month ago, 1648, most recently sold at 2111, 28% increase. And you guys can see it's going to come back down just a little bit. Trafalgar Law parallel from Royal Blood, another set we just talked about. So a month ago, this card was setting at $24.98, so just under that $25 range. And now most recently, $42.14, and a 68% increase. And you guys can see it's pretty much holding there. Eustace Captain Kidd from Royal Blood, another parallel art. A month ago, $16.76, and now most recently selling at $23.24, 38% increase. You can see though it did peak almost hitting that $30 range, so maybe it kind of just sits there for now. Maybe not. It is sitting right now at $24.12, so who knows? Maybe this card just kind of hovers just right around that $25 range. Next up, we have Bello Betty, alternative art, Awakening of the New Era. A month ago, this card was at $39.17, and most recently selling at $50.65. That's a 29% increase. Rebecca, Wings of the Captain, is another beautiful looking card right here that I would spend top dollar on. This one was almost my golden pick. I thought Nami for the price, though, was a much better pick. You guys comment down below. A month ago, this card was selling at $94.23, and most recently selling at $100.10. That's a 6% increase. You can see, though, it did sell just a little over $100 at $103, and now most recently going to be hovering around $84.98. So this card will see a decline. So again, if you want to pick this card up, maybe now's the chance. Buggy from Emperors in the New World. 3 months ago, this card was selling at $32.83. Its biggest drop was at $24.30, and then it just shot right back up at $39.87. That's a 21% increase. Dracula Mihawk, Emperors in the New World. 3 months ago, $11.41, dropped all the way to $6. This card was just well under $10 at $6 there. And now most recently selling at $16. That's a 40% increase, and it's still holding there at just 1 penny under that. And for the last one, we have Sabu, the Extra Booster, the Anime, the 25th Collection. Another great looking card right here. I love the dual colors on these leaders. When this set first dropped, this card was selling at $103.85, and now most recently selling at $122.59, 22% increase, and recently selling right now at $115, so it will come back down a little bit. That's gonna do it for the cards that are trending up. Now let's go ahead and flip that script and show you guys some cards that are trending down. All right, now we showed you cards that were trending up. Now let's show you guys some cards that are trending down. These are some cards that have some heavy decrease in the percentage. So if you've been wanting to pick up these cards, maybe now is the chance. Kicking things off, we have Yamato, alternative art from Kingdoms of Intrigue. An absolutely gorgeous card right here. 3 months ago, this card was selling at $61.54, and now most recently selling at $20.58. It's a 66% increase, and you can see it's continuing to dropping. I do believe this card was reprinted. I believe that is the reason for this card dramatically dropping, which is a good sign. Kaido alternative art from Kingdoms of Intrigue. 3 months ago, this card was selling at $13.07. Most recently, $6.03, 53% decrease. Sabu alternative art from Kingdoms of Intrigue. 3 months ago, $43.73, and now most recently $15.12, 65% decrease. I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on One Piece. I know a lot of people focusing around Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. I'm telling you guys right now, do not sleep on One Piece. Next up, we have Crocodile from Romance Dawn. It's a parallel art. 3 months ago, $7.35, and most recently selling at $5.50, 25% decrease. We have Monkey D. Luffy, alternative art from Paramount War. Good looking card right here. 3 months ago, $23.31, and most recently selling now at $9.25, under $10, 60% decrease. Let's listen to these decreases: 60%, 60%, 65%. This is excellent stuff right here. Stussy, parallel from 500 Years in the Future. 3 months ago, $10.16. It peaked at $13.63, and now it dropped all the way to $5.18. That's a 49% decrease. Again, another 50%, 50, 60%. Just listen to these percentage, guys. Next up, we have Sabu, 500 Years in the Future. A month ago, this card was selling at $6.97, and now most recently selling at $3.49, 49% decrease. Roronoa Zoro, parallel. This is from a starter deck EX Gear 5. Just remember that. Look at this. Look at what you get in a starter deck. Look at that artwork, man. Fantastic. 3 months ago, this card was selling at $24.86, and now dropped all the way to $9.13, 63% decrease. Again, just listen to those decreases. Lim, parallel from Emperors in the New World. This is the leader card, another dual art. Love it. $25.90 3 months ago, and now most recently selling at $14.08, 45% decrease. Monkey D. Luffy, the parallel from Royal Blood. This is the alternative art to the SCC, the secret rares. I do think at 1.2 secret rares will be popping off. I know right now they're not, but just listen to this though. 3 months ago, $80.84. 2 of them sold, and then 24.29, 54 items sold at that price, and now all the way down to $8.44. That's an 89% decrease. That is absolutely crazy stuff right there. Crazy stuff. I mean, look at that artwork right there. It's absolutely gorgeous. I do think at some point these secret rares will be worth their weight. Right now they're really not. So I'd be buying up as many of these alternative art secret rares as I can, because they are pretty inexpensive for the most part. And then Monkey D. Luffy, this is the non-alternative art to the SEC. 3 months ago, same kind of deal, $30.47, and now most recently selling at $2.54, 91% decrease. And for my golden pick of the lot, it was going to be that Monkey D. Luffy, but I personally just like this card a little bit more. So my golden pick for cards that are trending down is the Rebecca Parallel Royal Blood. So I got Nami, then I got Rebecca. Again, for just simple reasons. Number one, waifus, and for some reason the gooners are just going to goon. So one day these cards will pop off for a lot of money. People just like that artwork. They like to just stare at and that's perfectly fine. If you're that person, listen, fine by me, man. But just listen to this. Listen to these numbers too. 3 months ago, 35.30, and now most recently 6.92. That's an 80% decrease. Not as good as 90%, but still pretty good. And again, from a set that we have talked about heavily already here in this video, the Royal Blood, it's a good set right there. I do think that set will age very well. I do think this card will age very well. So I got the 2 waifus from cards that are trending up. Nami was my first golden pick for cards that are trending up. And for cards that are trending down, I have Rebecca as my second pick. Let me know if you guys agree with these picks. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Should have also been Monkey D. Luffy. I was going to pick him. A 90% decrease is pretty damn good, but I like this card a little bit better. I do think as time goes on, this card will age properly. And last but not least, we have Kaido Parallel from 2 Legends. 3 months ago, $13.29, and most recently selling at $3.98, 70% decrease. I mean, just listen to all of them. Nothing was below 40%. That is insane. That's going to do it for this video. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this Monday market video. And let me know, too, if you guys are starting to look at One Piece. I know a lot of you guys come here for the Pokemon videos, stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. I'm trying to branch out and take a look at all the markets. I collect all things shiny cardboard. I collect Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Piece, Digimon, Pokemon. You guys name it, I collect it pretty much. We're going to be returning to Pokemon. We'll do 2 weeks of Pokemon videos. Then after that, we'll actually be taking a look at Digimon. I'm going to hopefully keep branching these videos out and making them a little more complex. I finally took a look at some sealed product for you guys as well. Let me know how you guys feel about some of those booster boxes that I picked up, for you guys. Again, just let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. That's going to do it for me. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time.